This podcast is sponsored by Pooks.ai. Dive into a revolutionary reading experience with personalized ebooks and audiobooks, tailored just for you. Discover your next favorite book at Pooks.ai for free. That's POOKS.ai.
How flipped classrooms and personal learning environments are shaping modern education. Discover how flipped classrooms combined with personal learning environments and AI are revolutionizing education for students and teachers alike. Why flipped classrooms and personal learning environments are changing education. Hey, so I wanted to share something really interesting about education that's been buzzing around lately: flipped classrooms. You might have heard the term, but maybe don't quite know what it means or why it's getting so much attention. Basically, flipped classrooms flip the traditional way we think about learning on its head. Instead of sitting through lectures in class and then doing homework at night, the idea is that students can watch lectures or go through the material on their own time outside of class. Then during class, they get to work on problems, projects, or discussions with the help of their teacher. Sound cool? It really is. Now, what makes this model work amazingly well is the idea of a personal learning environment. Think of that like a digital or physical setup where a student controls and manages their learning. They get to pick resources, organize their lessons, even track how they're doing. It's like having your own personal command center for learning. This way, flipped classrooms aren't just about watching videos at home. They're about empowering students to take ownership over their education. What's exciting is how technology is feeding into this, especially with AI starting to play a big role in education. AI in education isn't just about robots or fancy software. It's about creating adaptive systems that can personalize education in ways we've never seen before. Imagine an AI that can tell you which concepts you struggle with and then suggest exactly the right resources for you. That's AI personalized learning for you, helping make personal learning truly tailored to each student's needs. So, in a flipped classroom, a teacher might assign video lectures or reading material through an online platform, but each student within their personal learning environment could have tools that adjust to how fast they grasp a topic, which examples help them the most, or even suggest extra practice if needed. That's personalized education in action. And it's not just better for students, it's a win-win for teachers too, because they get to spend more face-to-face time addressing specific challenges or encouraging deeper understanding. Flipped classroom basics. Watch or read at home, practice and interact in class. Personal learning environments. Customize spaces students use to control and guide learning. AI's role. Smart tools adapting lessons based on individual needs. Benefits. More engagement, deeper understanding, and flexibility for learners and educators. One of the coolest things I came across recently is a platform called Pooks.ai. This tool lets you create your own personalized book based on topics you're interested in or want to learn about. Super handy for building your own personal learning environment. And the best part? You can create your personalized book now for free. It's a great way to combine what you love learning with a format that suits you personally. Imagine instead of relying on huge textbooks or generic resources, you could tailor your own learning materials that fit your style and pace. That's what happens when you mix flipped classrooms, personal learning environments, and AI-driven tools. You get personalized education that's actually personal and practical. First off, what's a turnaround really? In business, when a company's not doing well, maybe sales are tanking, costs are out of control, or morale is low, it might need a turnaround. That's basically a plan to fix the problems and get the business back on track. But before you can plan anything, you've got to know if a turnaround is even necessary. And here's how you figure that out, the warning signs to watch for. All right, that's the lowdown for today. Whether you're a student, parent, or just someone curious about education trends, flipped classrooms paired with a solid personal learning environment are definitely worth knowing about. And hey, next time you want to organize your learning journey or need a fresh way to study, check out Pooks.ai and see how easy it is to create something personalized just for you. Thanks for hanging out and chatting about this with me. Catch you next time.